Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, we will discuss the UK driving theory test. As we all know, in this test, you have 57 minutes to answer 50 questions in total, and you have to get at least 43 of them correct in order to pass. All of these questions have multiple options, and you have to choose the correct one. So in today's video, we will discuss a mock test, where just like the real test, you'll have 57 minutes to answer 50 questions in total, and you have to get at least 43 of them correct. I'll give you 3 seconds to guess the correct answer for each question, and then I will reveal the answer. So with that being said, our first question is, you arrive at the scene of a crash where someone is bleeding heavily from a wound in their arm. Nothing is embedded in the wound. What could you do to help? Options are walk them around and keep them talking, dab the wound, get them a drink, or apply pressure over the wound. So the correct option is the last one. You should try to stop the bleeding by applying pressure over the wound. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are cycling here, restricted entry, no cycling, or no motor vehicles. So the correct option is the third one, no cycling allowed. Next question is, when may you use hazard warning lights? Options are when driving on a motorway to warn traffic behind of a hazard ahead, when you're double parked on a two-way road, when your direction indicators aren't working, or when warning oncoming traffic that you intend to stop. So the correct option is the first one, when you're driving on a motorway and you want to warn the traffic that is behind you of a hazard that is ahead of you. Next question is, what action should you take when you see a flashing amber lights under a school warning sign? Options are reduce speed until you are clear of the area, keep up your speed and sound the horn, increase your speed to clear the area quickly, or wait at the lights until they stop flashing. So the correct option is the first one. In this case, you should reduce your speed until you are clear of the school area. Next question is, what does this road sign mean? Options are entry to 20 miles per hour zone, entry to 30 miles per hour zone, entry to 40 miles per hour zone, or entry to 10 miles per hour zone. So the correct option is the first one. This sign indicates that this zone that is starting from here is a 20 miles per hour zone. Next question is, why is it more difficult to overtake a large vehicle than a car? Options are, it will take longer to overtake a large vehicle will be fitted with a speed limiter, a large vehicle will have air brakes, or it will take longer for a large vehicle to accelerate. So the correct option is the first one, because it takes longer to overtake a large vehicle, that is why it is more difficult. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are national speed limit applies, restricted entry, danger ahead, or turn left. So the correct option is the first one. This sign means that the national speed limit applies here. Next question is, what would you do if you see older people crossing the road ahead? Options are wave them across so they know that you've seen them, be patient and allow them to cross in their own time, rev the engine to let them know that you're waiting, or tap the horn in case they're hard of hearing. So the correct option is the second one. You should be patient and allow them time to cross. Next question is, what hazard should you be aware of when traveling along this street? Options are glare from the sun, lack of road markings, children running out between vehicles, or large goods vehicle. So the correct option is the third one. You should be aware of children that may run out between the vehicles. Next question is, you're waiting to emerge from a junction. The windscreen pillar is restricting your view. What should you be particularly aware of? Options are lorries, buses, motorcyclists, or coaches. So the correct option is the third one. You should be particularly aware of motorcyclists. Next question is, when should you use your vehicle's horn? Options are to alert others to your presence, to allow you right of way, to greet other road users, or to signal your annoyance. So the correct option is the first one. You should use your horn whenever you want to alert others of your presence. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are no parking, no road markings, no through road, or no entry. So the correct option is the last one. This sign means no entry. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are turn right, turn left, no right turn, or no left turn. So the correct option is the third one. This sign means no right turn. Next question is, you plan your route before starting a journey. Why should you also plan an alternative route? Options are, your original route may be blocked, your maps may have different scales, you may find you have to pay a congestion charge, or you may get held up by a tractor. So the correct option is the first one. You should always plan an alternative route because your original route may be blocked for any reason. Next question is, where is the safest place to park your vehicle at night? Options are in a garage, on a busy road, in a quiet car park, or near a red route. So the correct option is the first one, in a garage. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are turn right, turn left, no U-turn, or U-turn ahead. So the correct option is the third one. This sign means no U-turn. Next question is, you're driving towards this left-hand bend. What danger should you be anticipating? Options are a vehicle overtaking you, mud on the road getting narrower, or pedestrians walking towards you. So the correct option is the last one. You should be anticipating any pedestrians that are walking towards you, and you should be extra careful here. Next question is, what makes the vehicle in the picture environmentally friendly? Options are, it's powered by gravity, it's powered by diesel, it's powered by electricity, or it's powered by unleaded petrol. So the correct option is the third one. It's powered by electricity. Next question is, what does it mean if this light comes on while you're driving? Options are a fault in the braking system, the engine oil is low, a rear light has failed, or your seat belt isn't fastened. So the correct option is the first one. This light indicates that there is a fault in the braking system. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are give way to oncoming vehicles, approaching traffic passes you on both sides, turn off at the next available junction, or pass either side to get to the same destination. So the correct option is the second one. This means that approaching traffic can pass you on both your sides. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are overtake from here, no overtaking, no towed caravans, or no motor vehicles. So the correct option is the second one. This sign means no overtaking. Next question is, you're going to turn left from a main road into a minor road. What should you do as you approach the junction? Options are keep just left of the middle of the road, keep in the middle of the road, swing out to the right just before turning, or keep well to the left of the road. So the correct option is the last one. As you approach the junction, you should keep well to the left of the road. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are dual carriageway ends, dual carriageway starts, no U-turn, or double road starts. So the correct option is the first one. This sign means that the dual carriageway ends ahead. Next question is, what must you have when you apply to renew your vehicle tax? Options are valid insurance, the vehicle's chassis number, the handbook, or a valid driving license. So the correct option is the first one. You must have a valid insurance. Next question is, how much can stopping distances increase in icy conditions? Options are 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, or 10 times. So the correct option is the last one. It can increase up to 10 times. Next question is, what does this signal from a police officer mean to oncoming traffic? Options are go ahead, stop, turn left, or turn right. So the correct option is the second option. This signal means stop. Next question is, where would you see this sign? Options are in the window of a car taking children to school, at the side of the road, at playground areas, or on the rear of a school bus or coach. So the correct option is the last one. You would see this on the rear of a school bus or coach. Next question is, you're driving along a wet road. How can you tell if your vehicle's tires are losing their grip on the surface? Options are the engine will stall, the steering will feel very heavy, the engine noise will increase, or the steering will feel very light. The correct option is the last one. If your steering wheel starts to feel very light, that means your tires are losing grip. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are traffic merging from the right, dual carriageway starts, traffic merging from left ahead, or turn left. So the correct option is the third one. It warns you that there is traffic merging from the left ahead. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are tunnel ahead, hump bridge, slippery road, or restricted entry. So the correct option is the second one. This warns you of a hump bridge. Next question is, what must you do when the amber light is flashing at a pelican crossing? Options are stop and wait for the green light, stop and wait for the red light, give way to pedestrians waiting to cross, or give way to pedestrians already on the crossing. So the correct option is the first one. In this case, you should stop and wait for the green light. Next question is, what does this traffic sign mean? Options are 50 miles per hour maximum speed limit, 34-mile distance to the next destination, compulsory maximum speed limit, or advised separation distance. The correct option is the first one. This sign means that 34 miles ahead, the speed limit will be 50 miles per hour. Next question is, how should you drive when you're driving along a road that has road humps? Options are maintain a reduced speed throughout, accelerate quickly between the humps, always keep to the maximum legal speed, or drive slowly at school times only. So the correct option is the first one. In this case, you should maintain a reduced speed throughout the area. Next question is, what's the minimum time gap you should leave when following a vehicle on a wet road? Options are 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, or 4 seconds. Correct option is the last one, 4 seconds. Next question is, you're planning to tow a car van. What will help the handling of the combination? Options are a jockey wheel fitted to the tow bar, power steering fitted to the towing vehicle, anti-lock brakes fitted to the towing vehicle, or a stabilizer fitted to the tow bar. So the correct option is the last one. The stabilizer fitted to the tow bar will help you with the handling. Next question is, which lights should you use when you're driving in a tunnel? Options are side lights, front spotlights, dipped headlights, or rear fog lights. So the correct option is the third one, dipped headlights. Next question is, you're driving on a road that has a cycle lane. What does it mean if the lane is marked by a broken white line? Options are, you shouldn't drive in the lane unless it's unavoidable. There's a reduced speed limit for motor vehicles using the lane. Cyclists can travel in both directions in that lane, or the lane must be used by motorcyclists in heavy traffic. So the correct option is the first one. This means that you should not drive in that lane unless it is absolutely unavoidable. Next question is, driving at night and looking for somewhere to park. When may you park on the right hand side of the road? Options are, when you're in a one-way street, when you have your side lights on, when you're more than 10 meters or 32 feet from a junction, or when you're under a lamp post. So the correct option is the first one, when you're in a one-way street. Next question is, you're driving a car that has a diesel engine. What can a loose filler cap on the fuel tank cause? Options are, it can make the engine difficult to start, it can make the roads slippery for the road users, it can improve the vehicle's fuel consumption, or it can increase the level of exhaust emissions. So the correct option is the second one, it can make the roads slippery for other road users. Next question is, you stop on the hard shoulder of a motorway and use the emergency telephone. Where is the best place to wait for help to arrive? Options are, next to the phone, well away from the carriageway, with your vehicle, or on the hard shoulder. So the correct option is the first one, you should wait right next to the phone. That way the motorway staff can know exactly where you are very easy. Next question is, what should you be prepared to do in this situation? Options are, sound your horn and continue, slow down and give way, report the driver to the police, or squeeze through the gap. So the correct option is the second one, you should be prepared to slow down and give way. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are, level crossing without barrier, restricted entry, slippery road, or steep hill upwards. The correct option is the first one. This sign means that there is a level crossing ahead that has no barrier. Next question is, what type of vehicle uses an amber flashing beacon on a dual carriageway? Options are, an ambulance, a fire engine, a doctor on call, or a truck. So the correct option is the last one, a tractor. Next question is, what's the purpose of the yellow lines painted across the road? Options are, to show a safe distance between vehicles, keep the area clear of traffic, to make you aware of your speed, or to warn you to change direction. So the correct option is the third one. The yellow lines are there to make you aware of your speed. Next question is, what should you do if the traffic in the left-hand lane is slowing? Options are, slow down, keeping a safe separation distance, accelerate past the vehicles in the left-hand lane, pull up on the left-hand verge, or move across and continue in the right-hand lane. The correct option is the first one, you should slow down and keep a safe separation distance. Because as you can see in the signs, the right-hand lane is closed ahead. Next question is, what does it mean if you see a pedestrian with a dog that has a yellow or burgundy coat? Options are, the pedestrian is an older person, the pedestrian is a dog trainer, the pedestrian is colorblind, or the pedestrian is deaf. So the correct option is the last one. This means that the pedestrian is deaf. Next question is, what restrictions apply to people who have a provisional driving license? Options are, they can't drive over 30 miles per hour, they can't drive at night, they can't drive unaccompanied, or they can't drive with more than one passenger. So the correct option is the third one, they cannot drive unaccompanied. Next question is, what does this sign mean? Options are, motorway ahead, restricted entry, slippery road, or turn left. The correct option is the third one. This means a slippery road is ahead. Next question is, where should you avoid overtaking? Options are, just after a bend, in a one-way street, on a 30 miles per hour road, or approaching a dip in the road. So the correct option is the first one. You should avoid trying to overtake just after a bend. As for scenarios you've been driving in fog, what must you do when the visibility improves? Options are switch off your fog lights, keep your rear fog lights switched on, keep your front fog lights switched on, or leave your fog lights switched on in case the fog returns. So the correct option is the first one. You should switch off your fog lights. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to answer you. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.